everyone. My name is Nodula Sheth and I'm your prospect finding coach. I'm here today to show you how it's possible to generate leads without having to spend on ads and software. I mean, how much have you spent on ads so far to generate leads? Then ads is the main thing, like Facebook ads, Google ads, people usually turn to that to generate leads. But then it's not worth it unless you know the basics of marketing, which is your target audience and knowing your target, where they hang out. And that is exactly what I'm going to show you as a prospect finding coach. So let me start my presentation. 1 minute. Yeah. Now, this is Nodula Sheth giving you a live webinar on how to find leads for your business in 15 days. Who am I? I'm a content and copywriter of 13 years, turned prospect finding coach. I am also the wife of a loving husband and mother of 3 intelligent and settled young adults. Now, the reason I become a prospect finding coach is because I was not like other writers who generally look for work on platforms like Upwork and Fiverr, freelance and all that. I never liked those platforms because the rates were very competitive and I was actually demotivated writing there. People never valued my writing much over there. So I thought there should be some other way to find work, which is when I started looking for leads organically through my favorite platform, Facebook. I found out there's a lot of places you can find people who need your services. And over the years, I've learned through trial and error the best strategies to get your clients, leads, prospects, whatever you want to call them. And so in the process, I want to share what I've learned over the years as a coach. And I'm now in the process, I've also helped many people get their leads through using the same process I've been using. My success rate as a coach is 95%. If you wonder why 95%, because as a coach, I can teach you the strategies, but then the success depends on you, or not you, the person who, you have to, as a coach, I can only teach people. I can't actually I can't guarantee results until you put in the results. The results and the efforts are in your hand. If you do whatever I say, then I will provide 100% of my knowledge and strategies. But as long as you are implementing things properly, then definitely you'll get 100% results. As I have a few of my clients are a bit here late in that. I mean, they were not so quick. They were a bit lazy. They were a bit, they were not regular. That's why their success rate wasn't so good. And thanks to I'm really proud about being able to find prospects as a writer over the years using only organic strategies. And I have never paid for ads and I never used any tools. In fact, I don't know how to use tools because I'm not actually tech savvy. So some of you may wonder, what is prospect finding actually? Prospect finding, it is actually the art of using organic strategies to find prospects using the help of free social media traffic and your social media profile. So you can understand it better if you compare your profile to your shop board. You know, the shops, when you go outside, any shop, you have a board. What is the purpose of the board? To let people know what you have to offer as a shop. So, but then it's not enough to just have a shop and a board. You also need to know who you are targeting, who your customers are. Like you can't expect a guy to come into a beauty parlor shop. It's quite minimal chance there. So you need to know who you're going to target. The same principle applies when you're working online too. You should know who you want to target, and accordingly, you will have to do your marketing. Because once you know who to target, you start building connections. Like, supposing online, how do you build connections with people? How do you build up your circle? I'm sure many of you attend functions, attend meetings, BNI meetings or clubs or associations. It's done with the purpose of connecting with people so that you can broaden your network. The same thing, very same strategy is applied online. There are so many places like groups, events and clubs where you can join and you get to meet people. But the thing is, you should know where they are, where you can find them, which groups to join. Once you join the correct groups, then you have a lot of effects. Your network grows into that's where you get all your leads and prospects from, the group of people you connect with. The strategies you acquire through your prospect finding coaching will actually form a strong base for your future scaling process. Like, I'm not saying ads and tools are useless or a waste of time and money. You do need them in the future. But then if you know your target audience and your market well, you can actually craft a proper ad. But that is why people lose so much money in ads, because they don't know who they are targeting. They use the wrong keywords. They use the wrong market. And that's why they get no ROIs. They are targeting the wrong people. And so we are targeting like I said, we target a guy with a shampoo for long hair. He was very low, there's a very minimal chance of him buying it. Whereas if we target exactly a community of women who have long hair looking for shampoos which can keep their hair smooth and soft and silky, there's a very good chance of you selling to them. So there's all of this, you have to learn all this. That is called knowing a target audience and knowing a target market. Now who is prospect? You may wonder who is prospect finding coaching for? The thing is, prospect finding coaching is for anyone. Anyone and everyone needs prospect finding coaching, or actually needs to know prospect finding, because you need leads and prospects to prosper. Any business, anyone working online, like be it a freelancer, a coach, an entrepreneur, service provider, even online store owners like Amazon store, HC, all of them need prospects. You can't prosper without prospects. Even those working online are not there. I mean, those who are working offline, they also need all these strategies, because especially if they want to build their presence online. If you want to have a shop online, not enough to have a website, listing all the products and all that. You should know where to share the website, how to let people know about your website. Only then you can see some improvement. You can actually grow your online presence. Now, the benefits of prospect finding coaching. There is lots of benefits to this, because the first thing is, you will learn how to find your prospects without having to spend money on ads, like I mentioned earlier. You don't have to spend on text. There's so many tools, so many software. It's so not easy to learn, especially for like a person like me. I find it very difficult. Actually, that's why I prefer doing organic strategies. One, maybe later on, you have to use it later on, but then in the beginning, it's more than enough. Yes, organic marketing strategy takes a little bit of time. It doesn't give instant results, but like they say, slow and steady wins the race. Once you learn how to use a proper strategy, you'll actually master you get a better idea. You'll do much better than burning money on ads and funnels and software which you don't know how to use properly. And then the main thing is, once you know how to find prospects, you can use it for any business you do. Supposing maybe you may be a writer today. Tomorrow you may want to open a shop, or you may want to do affiliate marketing, or even affiliate marketers can benefit from this. So if you want to do affiliate marketing tomorrow, the same things apply. Only thing is that your target audience changes, your target market changes. If you know how to find your target audience, you can use the same methods, the same concepts to find your audience, and then you can use it for anything you do online or even offline for that matter. So with prospect finding, you don't have to worry about learning and building complicated funnels. Funnels are not easy. It looks easy when we just go click, click, click from one page to the other. It has to work properly. So you don't have to actually worry about that until you know the exact how to create a funnel. Then you don't have to. With the funnel comes in monthly subscriptions. Like a very popular tool, costs $297 a month. So if you want to use every month, you should have at least enough income generated to sustain all those extra expenses. And at the same time, it's not enough having just a tool. You also need to have people to build it for it. If you don't know how to build it, you have to hire someone. And the costs are really high nowadays. I mean, it goes to thousands of dollars just to build a funnel, a good working funnel. And then again, our ads, most of you will know, people are spending thousands and lakhs on ads, and on a minimum are getting the results. And who are these minimum people? These are the people who know their target audience. They know their target market. Maybe they've learned it through trial and error. Maybe they learned it on their own. Whatever is done, they've learned it, and that's why they're doing it well. The main thing is that you should know who your target audience is. Then even your ads will convert better, and you can do much better in the long run. So in short, the more prospects you generate, the better your business is, the quicker you'll achieve your business goals. And of course, when your business is good, your family will definitely be happy. So, do you want to find leads and prospects for your business? Are you all ready to learn this?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am. Very much, ma'am.
Yeah, so let me show you how I did it and how you can also do it. Okay. 2 things you have to do to get customers, leads, prospects for your business. First, you need to create an optimized social media profile. Your profile should have the right picture and message to attract leads. And in addition to the picture and the message, you also need a strong intro, bio, and a bio. I mean, it should like an introduction to them, because like we are online, and your online your profile is open the whole day, 24 hours. You don't know when people are going to come and visit your profile. So you have to capture the opportunity whenever they visit you. So you have to have an intro ready so that people say, okay, they may see your profile, say, okay, you are so and so, you're a writer. Or whatever writing she do, they will want to know about the writing. So you need to have an intro post. You can just click it and they learn about you. If you write or you have a group, you can share it. I mean, it's so much benefits if you have a proper intro post included in your profile. So that's the first thing you have to do to start with your prospect finding journey. Next, it's not enough to have just a profile and a beautiful picture and all that. You also need content. Because like I always say, content speaks for you in your absence. And like I just said now, your profile is open for 24 hours a day. People will come, they see your content, and your content shouldn't be any motivation. Most people just share motivational quotes. There's no reason, okay, you should be motivational once in a way. Yes, I don't say no. But then the more you should actually show who you are, what you do, what your capacity is, what you can, how you can serve people through the content on your profile. You have to show like some strategies or what you do or the benefits. And the same thing is the other types of posts you have to share. I mean, you have to basically show you're a person. You don't just show you're out there for business. You show you also have a normal life. And then you have to actually make it feel like, make a person visiting your profile feel comfortable reading your posts. They shouldn't feel like you're a salesy person. You shouldn't feel you're too, maybe not unfriendly. Your post, your profile speaks a lot about what you do, what you say, and even your nature. And many people, I mean, like for me, I don't meet many people, but then the people I met online, so many people say, they feel like I'm a mother. They say so many, I don't talk to them. I only talk to my clients. Other people I just message. Through your words, you can speak a lot about what you say. That is why you have to write the proper words, the proper content, showing who you are, what you can do. And it'll go a long way in attracting people to you. Just the proper content in your post will make people come to you. Because when you use the right keywords in your post, people, when they are conducting searches, they will reach your post also. Especially Facebook, you can actually use the right keywords. People are searching for those specific keywords, reach your post also. So you have to, when you create targeted content, people will definitely reach your post better, and there's a better chance of having your prospects reaching you. And of course, you don't post just one piece of content today and then hope for miracles to occur. You have to be regular. Everything in life, even prospect finding, everything in life needs effort and time, especially in the beginning. Then with maybe later on, once you're a bit established, you don't have to post so regularly. But definitely for the first 2, 3, 4 months, you have to post regularly to let people see what type of person you are. It should be multifaceted content. Something about your life, something about your work, something about your goals, whatever, just to show you the person. And so how can you reach your prospect finding goals? You have to start by optimizing a profile, as I mentioned. Know which problem your product or services can solve. Because now it's very competitive, the world outside. There are so many people offering similar products, similar services. So you have to stand out, and that's where micro niching also works. Once you're in micro niche, you have to specifically say who you are serving, in what degree, what manner. I mean, there are people that specific problems, they come to you. So the more specific your problem, it's according to your product or service that you create your content. And the more specific your content is, the better it is for you. And then once you know the problem you can solve, you should know who your target audience is also. You should know who will be looking for the same thing you're offering, and where you should at the same time know where you can find them. Because everywhere they are, like in Facebook, there are groups. You should know which groups to look out for them in. And then once again, not knowing, just joining groups is not enough. There's lots of things to do in the groups too. And I can't teach everything. I can't say everything yet. There's so much more there to do for prospect finding. But the basic thing is to join groups, connect with people, learn and broaden your network. Like I said, broadening a network by connecting the right people. Not necessary to have everyone in your group. It's like they say, quality is always better than quantity. You don't have to have a few. Like some people have thousands of followers on a profile, and then many people even boast of having followers, thousands of followers, thousands of friends. But actually, there's no use. Especially if they're not your target audience. They only have numbers. The numbers will not worth it, because they will not buy from you. Maybe out of that thousands, a few hundreds may be your potential clients, potential leads, potential prospects. That's why many people have the attitude thinking that just having so many followers will guarantee me sales. It's not like that. Because they may be following you for your quotes, or following you for they may be looking at you as a prospect. That's why they're connecting with you. It's always vice versa. So you should connect with the right people who may tomorrow, at one point or the other, buy from you or interact with you. Or someone may benefit you in other ways, not necessarily through sales. You can never know who you connect with, and so whenever they give you another opportunity also to grow your business, scale your business. So there's so many advantages of networking with the right people. Yeah, then you have to keep, like I just said, consistently post content. not just today and leave it for tomorrow. Every day, for at least twice a week, minimally. And so, am I going too fast? Is it okay for everyone? I tend to speak a bit quickly, fast. Is everyone
okay,
understanding?
It's okay, ma'am. It's okay.
No, that's fine, ma'am. That's fine.
Okay. So the attributes you need to develop and overcome the problem of finding leads. You have to be regular online. So, like when you're connecting with people, there are also strategies to connect to the right people, because there's no point connecting with people who are not online. If they're not online, they will never see your content, they will never connect with you. These are all, there are many tricks to learn as when you're connecting to the right people, to know who to connect with. And then you have to be committed to post and connect with people every day. Facebook allows you to send a specific number of friend requests every day. You can't send more than that, because you get banned also. There's a risk of you getting banned also. So yes, but you have to connect every day, send friend requests every day. And that is, you have to be ready to do that. Some people are a bit apprehensive of connecting to people, talking to new people. But then if you're not ready to do that, then you can't do organic for prospecting. The most important thing is to ready to, even like many are not ready to show their face. You should be ready to show your face, because it's only your face that speaks for you. People are connected with you looking at a face. If you share a picture of your face, your dog or your puppy, it will not work. You should show a picture of yourself, not yourself in a bathing suit on the beach or having a party or something like that. Some nice picture, at least a smiling picture. Those are points to remember when you're creating your profile picture. Then you have to you should be dedicated to create content every day, as I mentioned earlier. If you don't like writing, at least video content. Reels are also very useful these days. You can create reels and then some podcasts. Actually, some form of content to connect with the people around you. Of course, if you success in prospect finding, only if you follow the steps given by a coach faithfully. Not only any coaching, it's only if you follow whatever a coach teaches will you succeed. The coach will go on and teaching you things that if you don't implement, you will not reach your goals. Many people do that. They just join a course, but they don't implement whatever is taught. And then they say they wasted money in it. So if the course can't be blamed, the mentor coach can't be blamed unless you take efforts. There may be cases where it won't work, but then most of the time you have the coach will give value. It's only that you have to implement everything. And having patience. Nothing gives instant results. Even if you're cooking, you have to be patient, wait for the rice to cook. Whatever you do, you have to be very patient. Even to reach from one place to the other, you have to be patient. If we have a traffic jam, you have to wait for the traffic jam to open up to reach a place. Everything needs patience. Without patience, you can't achieve anything in life. Even in prospect finding, everything needs patience. You have to be patient enough to do whatever is needed. And then be persistent. Like I've always said, I've been telling, always be persistent, be regular, and then you should not give up. There are many people who will be saying you can't do it, it's not workable, you can't get leads online, you can't flourish online, you don't have to work on it. There are many people, it's because they haven't worked on that. Most of the time, it's people who haven't done anything online who say that. There's only people who have worked online who know the potential and that you can actually reach what you want to do with the right steps. You have to be ready to work hard and put in the efforts. Like I just said, ignore all the naysayers. They're there only to demotivate you. That's why you have to surround yourself with the right people. You surround yourself with people who keep saying you can't do it, then you will not move forward. So that's why it's all the circle. You need to connect the right people who motivate you, connect the right people who will be your prospective clients in the future, the right thinking. All depends on the right connection. That's why it's all the part of prospect finding too. Because you don't just connect with the clients. You have to also connect with people one step ahead of you in your niche. Because why? When you connecting with them gives you ideas for what you can do. And you should also have people one step below you. So who will be looking for you for help. And also you should have people within the same level. So they actually discuss things. So it's all about connections. It's connecting with the right people. Everything depends on people only. So, okay, now let's see the results of having a fountain of prospects. Definitely an increase in business, because more leads mean more possible prospects and likable customers. Once you get business, once learning your strategies, you learn to attract people. The content will actually attract people. You have the right content on your profile. Many people will start messaging you. They will message you asking more about what you have to offer, what you can do for them. And then you don't have to go looking for people. So with the right content in place, they will come to you. And if you have a fountain of prospects, you have reduced expenses. Why? Because you don't have to end up spending money on the tools and then ads and then which is all expensive, especially when it's starting out as a business. And with having a fountain of prospects around you, your online visibility automatically increases. Because like I just said, people recognize you. They will know you who you are, and they will know you are the person to turn to if they have a problem. They will start referring it to others too. So it all there is a chain reaction. Just having we have even a close knit people. Like I've met many people who've only had about 200, 300 people friends, but they are earning in thousands because when you have the right people, those 300 people refer some other people. They refer the right people because they know what you are capable of. Their word of mouth is more than enough to let others know what you are doing and what you can do, what problem you can solve. So once you connect with the right people, that it'll do its own talking. Of course, you have better business, always less stress, and you get a better family life. When you have the main reason for anyone to work online is to earn more money to have better life, have the better family life. So to earn, everything boils back down to having leads and prospects in your pipeline. You don't have to worry much. When you get up every morning, there will be someone you can nurture, someone you can turn to for a possible sale today or tomorrow. You don't have a fountain of prospect. Every day you start itching, you're scratching your head. Where do you look for my prospect today? Where do I have to turn for another sale today? What do I have to do? You'll be wondering about that. This prospects, everyone will not buy today itself. It's all a process. You have to keep nurturing them. One person may buy today, another person may buy after a week, another person may buy after a month, another may buy after a year. You never know. But as long as you have the right people, you have a constant stream of income because they'll be buying when they need it. When they need a solution, that's when they'll turn to you. So as long as you keep connected with them, that's when you have a chance of, you have a continuous flow of income. Then, of course, you make useful connections. Over the years, because I've connected with so many people, that's how you grow. You start scaling, you see opportunity. If you have the right people in your network, you get not only prospects, you get your ideas, you see a vision to scale, you can grow, you branch out. There's so many opportunities with you if you connect the right people. So, any questions to ask anyone so far? Any questions?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Please go ahead.
What to expect on this? What to expect on your journey as a prospect finding journey? First thing, you have to just be clear. You should have the focus. What you want to do. Like I said, the focus will be on your target, your problem, what problem you are solving, your product, who your audience. It should be very clear on that. Like I just mentioned, everything is very niche nowadays. Because there's a lot of, especially after the corona, there's a big influx. And I can tell the difference when I was working 13 years back, not 13 years, even 5 years back. There's relatively much more competition now. So the more niche you are, the more tailored your services or product is, the higher chance of you getting known and being popular. Then that's when you have to identify your target audience who are looking for the solution you have to offer. They'll be looking out for you. That's when your content works. Your content explains what you're offering. People are looking for a solution. They will know through your content that you are a person who may solve their problems. That's when they reach out to you. Like it is another lady just reached out to me. She has been spending on ads, and she's asking me because I wrote organic marketing. I use organic marketing strategies. You should know what to include in your content. That is called targeted content. It's your content which will bring people to you. Each niche, each profession, each entrepreneur has their own set of keywords. You should use those keywords in your content to create your targeted content. Optimizing your profile, you should learn to optimize and be ready to put your face. If you're not ready, it's quite difficult to grow online. And I said, create content to get leads effectively in 15 days. Start thinking out of the box. Like I said, there's an influx of people, so many people online now. You don't look at normal places. Think out of the box. Where there's a blue ocean, there's always people hanging out in different places. While the common places, yes, there are, but there's a lot of competition over there. So I will show you the places where you can think out of the box and locate your target audience. Because there are lots of places that I promise you in Facebook, especially everywhere. There's so many places you have to think out of the box. Where may my audience be? Where will they be hanging out? Where is another option? I learned this when I was looking for writing clients. Everyone looks for freelance writing groups. That's the main tendency, looking over freelance writing opportunities. I look in other places. I found the secret places where you can find clients. There are secret places, trust me. You just have to think out of the box. And then you have to analyze and scale your business income according to the leads you generate. So You should be ready, like once you get leads, you have to start scaling. You have to hire someone. You should be ready for all of that. So mentally be ready, and because you need someone to help you. You can't do everything on your own. Once you get more leads, more skills, more prospects, there will be a much more work involved. So you have to be ready to scale and mentally and ready in all ways to scale. Of course, you have to trust in your coach and ask questions when you talk. If you don't ask questions, nothing will be answered. Whenever you have a question, you have to ask. That's one thing many people lack in. They think they'll turn to Google and turn to any YouTube video to find the answers. The answers you get there are all superficial answers. No one gets answers for free. You may get the icing on the cake, but then the actual cake, the ingredients, only a person who's gone through the process will know. That's why you need a coach. Yes. Every time there's a setback. In anything you do, there's always a pros and cons. Something is making you think twice. You may think twice, okay, I don't want to do prospect finding because you're finding it difficult to create content regularly. It's not easy. I mean, not difficult actually. Once you learn, you don't have to write pages of content or a very long paragraph or something like that. You don't even have to write. You can record, do videos. You can do faceless videos. There's so many ways to create content. And even you can even do bulk creation. I mean, like you can create posts on one weekend. I've got one of my clients at the same thing. She does it on a weekend and she posts every day. There are many tools to post the content, your post every day. So there's no worry about that. Not knowing your target audience, where to find them. That's why I'm here. I'll teach you. I'll show who I've taught. I mean, I've taught people from different niches to find their target audience. Then there are many people who are fear of family and friends seeing a business and success. It's happened to me. That's why I've created an alternate. There's also a solution for that. You don't have to worry. You can create an alternate account and start from there also. Don't let that be a reason to not scale in life. People are always there to say things, negative things. You don't have to listen to them. What you have to do is focus on what you want to become, what you want to do, and what your dreams are. Like not knowing how to create targeted content. I just mentioned earlier, the keywords are very important. You should know which keywords to use for your niche, not just an ordinary keyword like real estate or affiliate marketing. There are many ways to look deeper into it to get you even more. You can even get ideas online. Just know where to look for them. You can get there's so many search engines you can use. You can find so much content online, so many sites. I can show all of that. And yeah, there are many people fearing to connect with the unknown people. That is no doubt a very big fear of working online because you're meeting people from all over the world. You'll be hesitant on who to join, who not to join. There are some I've gone through all of that. I know, and now you can tell looking at the profile, looking at their posts, looking at the pictures. You can tell actually there's quite a lot the profile tells about. That's why your profile has to be good. Just like you can assess other people's profile. You should also have the same profile in yourself. You can just tell at looking at the person's posts and pictures how creditable and how much you can trust them. I've made wrong choices. I've ended up writing and not being paid, and I've learned through that. I know all those mistakes to avoid. That's why I will teach all my students. And then not knowing how to start and continue conversations. One of my clients has the same problem. She's a bit of an introvert. She doesn't know how to start a conversation. So I don't give her scripts. I don't believe in scripts because it should be natural. A script is like a bot. I don't like anyone I see who answers in bot. I just unfriend them. I don't talk to them. I don't like bots because we are building personal relationships. I do not recommend having bots because I don't know if everyone likes it, but I don't like it. Do you like bots? How many of you have met bots online? Have you met bots when you're talking to people? Yeah, there are many people who have profiles who have bots. They have the same questions. I realize they are asking the same question over and over again.
Yeah, you don't want to talk to bots. You don't get proper replies.
I don't like bots. Never use bots.
Replies.
Yeah, many people use that thinking automation is good. But then I don't think it's good, especially if you're doing organic, because organic marketing, the whole thing lies in developing relationships and connections. If you're going to talk to a bot, why you have to connect with people? There's no point in it. I never advise that. Maybe you're grown at that level when you don't have the time to talk. Okay, then you can afford to lose some people. Then you can start using bots. I'm not saying you don't use them, but in the beginning of your journey, definitely I will say no for bots. And then how to connect. If you don't know how to talk, there are so many ways you can talk. So many tricks you can use to come up with topics to talk to unknown people. And I just said earlier, there's many people I've met. They have so many followers. People are selling followers, I think, on Instagram. They claim they can get you followed. What's up? I don't see the point of that because actually it doesn't serve you at all. Just buying random people or followers. They're not your they're not your customers, they're not your clients, nothing. You just have numbers on your profile, nothing else. There's no point spending money buying leads, or buying all those followers and stuff. It's all a waste of time and money. Okay, so now let's come to your purpose and mission. Close your eyes and say this to yourself right now. I have started to change my business strategies. I want to help my family members live a better life. By finding, you can repeat, join with me. By finding more leads and generating more leads.
By finding more leads and
I'm a positive person.
I'm a positive person and
I will connect with
positive
like-minded people.
Connect with like-minded people.
I am passionate
about
my business transformation.
Passionate about my business transformation.
I want to enjoy
I want to enjoy the business in my life with my family members.
My family needs my support.
My
family needs my support.
My family needs my support.
I am aligned to my true purpose as I pray for their health
And my true
And to my
well-being
true
in front
purpose.
of God.
as I pray for their health.
What is your current position and future vision? What is your life's true purpose? You want a successful business and a happy business family. What I want to be known for? I just want to become the hero and success role model in the eyes of my family. What are my family members going to call me? A successful entrepreneur with helping attitude. You should prove yourself that you're working online is possible. It is not a waste of time, not a waste of money, because if you end up going in circles, chasing the wrong prospect, you're going to waste a lot of time, waste a lot of money. And the people who have been telling you that you're wasting your time online, you'll be proving them right. Once you can prove that it's working online, just generate content, generate income, that's when people who are saying it's not possible to start believing you. They'll start seeing that it is indeed possible to work online, and they will not say that working online is a waste of time and money. So what is your mission statement? My mission statement is to help my family achieve health, happiness, and all the luxuries of business class life. The mission statement should actually be, main thing is the purpose is to be in alignment with your family life and your business improvement goals. It should be a statement which you want to fulfill, you want to achieve, so to have a better living life. And everything lies in your hands. No one else can do anything. Everything you have, it's you who is the deciding factor. What will be your task for the next 15 days? Yeah, you have to work with a clear focus. You have to optimize your profile and create targeted content regularly. I have been giving you a free ebook which will help you to grow your organic reach. Just refer to it. It has most of the important points you need to grow organically. And most important, you have to be compliant from day one. It is not enough to just, like I said, do something today and then leave it for tomorrow. Don't do anything tomorrow, no point. Okay, here are a few examples of successful entrepreneurs who had issues finding leads, but I, as a coach, helped solve their problem. This is about a life coach in Chandigarh. She's a bit young. Actually, I had a bit of a problem finding her targeted content because she's a young lady, only about 30s, and people wouldn't believe that she's a good life coach. But her strategies and all were good. Her thinking was all good. So she was writing content. She was creating content which wasn't targeted. And then we tried different angles, and finally we got the right angle, and she got her own clients after that. She could prove she started showing her authority in the niche by showing how she can actually improve her life, not just talking about improving life, but then how you can improve life. Then I have this is about another dentist who turned affiliate marketer in Hyderabad. She was also a good writer. That's why you don't have to be, some people are hesitant from doing anything online, saying they are not good at writing. Even the best of writers can make mistakes. You should know what to write. Just knowing how to write is not enough. You should know what to write. She was going in circles because she couldn't find the right angles to produce in the content. So I gave her ideas. And just last week, what she told me was, I should have joined you earlier. I wasted so much time just running around in circles writing the wrong content. Content plays a very important point, especially targeted content. This is about another affiliate marketer in USA. I have been in contact with him for the past maybe 8 months. He's a perfectionist. No one should work online with the idea of being a perfectionist because no one is perfect online. Everyone makes mistakes and they grow. And I kept telling him that, and he was always saying, he wanted to create a group. He wanted to be perfect. Even he joined my program and he wasn't taking action for the first 1 or 2 years. He was saying he's busy. I'm saying, no, you have your own life. But then once you join the program, I don't want to just collect money. I can do that. I can prolong your coaching, take it for 3, 4, 6 months. I will earn get money. I don't like that. You should, as a coach, if you shouldn't take it for granted and just keep on collecting money. The students should put in the efforts and give the results. That is when you are actually a good coach. You don't just ask them to pay money and pay their fees and all that. So I kept pushing him. Finally, after 6 months, he got his cover. He's a really good guy. He knows how to do all the tech stuff. He knows all, and I told him to use that to his advantage because so many people online don't know how to use tech stuff, don't know how to create videos. He knows how to merge videos and do a lot of stuff. He does a lot of things with all the videos and all that. So I'm using that angle for him. So each person has a different angle to use. I mean, you have to look at their strong points and bring out the strong points. That's what you can project on your profile and through your content. And then it is this strong point, which is your USP or your unique selling point. That is what puts you one step above from the others. I have another client who's a YouTube specialist. He wants to grow in Facebook because he knows how to create YouTube videos. He knows how, in fact, even created a course now, but he needs help in marketing it. That's what I mean. He wants to also have personal relations because he plans on creating more courses. So when you're creating courses, when you meet people, can build with, connect with people, and then they will start believing in you, trusting in you. And tomorrow, when you have something else to offer, there's a higher chance of them buying from you again or becoming your repeat customers. Like in our everyday life, we all have our favorite shop we go to buy our groceries. We are loyal customers. The same thing applies online also. And you should be true. The main thing is should be true and honest. Don't lie. Don't give them false promises, things are not possible. Don't promise them I'll help you earn thousands of dollars in a month. It is not possible. You have to give them, always promise whatever is possible and nothing more than that. That's why I told him. And now he's also a bit slow. Like I said, all the clients, only if the client puts in effort, he can see results. Some clients are taking a bit of time. They take a bit of time, then that's why I got 95% results. So to do all this, you need to have a mindset planning. You have to shift your mindset because many people think that it's not, there are no leads in my niche. There's no one in my niche. You can't think like that. You have to have the right mindset because everyone has their clients. Every service you provide, there is someone there for you. You just have to look for them in the right places. Because if you are sure that you have a problem you can solve, then there are definitely people with a problem. But you can't look at random places for those people. You should know where to look for them. And to develop this mind, you should have the confidence to have the mindset. It'll take a bit of time, but you should have the mindset that I will do it, and I will reach my goals. I will be a good work well in online, and that's when you can use all these mantras, my business growth mantra on YouTube. It actually helps you a lot because it helps you think positively, see a good thing. I mean, when you're working online, it's not so easy. It does get demotivating because sometimes you may not get what you think you should get. They find it difficult reaching your goals, focusing on things. That's when you have this mantras and mindset, strong mindset to help you move forward. The next thing you need to do is...
Can you mute Amritaji?
I think somebody has to mute. Someone is having a background noise. Some noise coming out.
Can you please mute Amritaji?
Yeah, okay, thank you. The next thing to do is to set a goal that you will do. You have to keep a goal that you will do it. It is that goal. It has to be a strong why. That is the one that will push you forward. When you have all these demotivating periods, it's a normal. I've also thought of giving up so many times. Over the 13 years, not 1 or 2 times. Many times I thought I never gave up. There will be times when you go down. Just give yourself a break. But you come back, you have to keep that goal in front of you and you have to move forward again. Taking a break is okay, but then coming back is most important. It's natural to have problems, natural to have setbacks, natural to have family problems, a lot of things happen, health problems. But the main thing is to have a goal and that you will continue with the goal and move forward. You should be mentally ready to do all the hard work and then do progress no matter what. Even if there's a setback, like they say, failure is a stepping stone to success. You may make some mistakes. You may lose a few clients in the beginning. I've lost a few clients. I spoke the wrong way. Everything goes. You have to speak properly, say the right words. Saying the wrong things also will actually have you lose clients. It's quite natural. But there are just Facebook itself. There are 2.9 billion people. I always say that 2.9 billion people on Facebook itself, and then LinkedIn is some 1.8 billion. And that's every platform has a number of people. So even if you have 1% of that people, it's more than enough for you. So that is a market. I'm saying everyone has a market for their business. But you have a coach, if you're an entrepreneur, a freelancer, service provider, anyone and every people will be there. You just have to know where to look for them. And then I have to, and of course, we want to help you with the mindset planning and your goal setting. I have that book which I'll be giving you later on, how to grow your social media presence. I mentioned the basic 5 basic steps you have to implement to grow, improve your online visibility. Eventually, the decision lies in your hand. In anything you do, any decision you want to do in life, it depends in your hand. I can't do anything, and you can't. I mean, no one else can do anything except for you. If you want to make a change, you have to decide. So, are you with this on me? With me? Do you want to generate more leads and prospects for your business so that you can have a better life and make your family live more happier? Do you want to have?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, of course, ma'am. Of course, yes.
Do you want to have successful dream business you've always wanted? Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
We have all started out on a
Yes.
business somewhere online. You're doing something online. It may be as a writer, as a coach, or an entrepreneur. Although we have some vision coming online. So do you want to have the dream come true? Do you want to just have the vision in front of you, or do you want to reach it? Do you want to make it come true?
I want to make
Yes,
it.
yes,
Definite.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
If you are right, yes. So as your answer is yes, this is my offer. I'm your prospect finding coach and a mission to have you success. I have a special offer for my initial 1-hour consultation session, which I will use to gauge, because each entrepreneur has, I always say, you have your own niche, your own audience. Then I will create a blueprint for you on how you have to move forward. It is today priced for you at just rupees 999. My normal rates are rupees 799. Payable to my Google UPI ID or payment link. An alternative can pay through my PayPal link also, $47, which usually is $197. And this limited spots are available, as this offer is only valid for the next 15 minutes. Because I guess it is my New Year offer now, and New Year is coming, is practically halfway through January now. And so the offer is only for the next 15 minutes. And yeah, this is my calendar link for you. If you book a call, I've even provided my calendar link to book a call. And you can move accordingly. And then wait, there's more also. I will be hosting a paid webinar next week, but how to optimize a Facebook profile to work as a funnel in your prospect finding journey. I will show you how to optimize your profile using the right photo, tagline, and intro post. Just pay rupees $297 to my Google UPI ID, or use the payment link to join the webinar. Or you can also pay $7 via my PayPal link. So I am a prospect finding coach and on a mission to help you see success. Limited spots available, as I'm giving this webinar only to the handful of action takers and entrepreneurs. And yes,
can we have Google Pay number?
Yeah, yes, number is also there. I'll give my chat box. And then this WhatsApp, again, my WhatsApp group. Okay, I'll give you updates about the webinar, exact date and time. And this is my Trustpilot link, which if you found that you've learned something, acquired some knowledge through the webinar, I would like you to drop a few words on my Trustpilot link. This is my ebook. I'll be sharing everything in the chats now. Any questions?
So I have questions, Mridulaji, if I can ask.
Yes,
so
sure.
While you are chatting, while you are putting in the chat, so please continue that. I'll ask my questions as well.
Yeah, okay.
So my first question is like, when you say you have to know the target audience, use the right keywords, where are you going to find the right keywords?
That is depending on your niche. That you have to find that there are ways to find it out. Like supposing, what is your niche?
So my niche is like digital presence, digital marketing, and basically helping any coaches and consultants to put them onto the market online. Okay. Then in that case, you have to, the keywords will be like, how do you improve your online visibility? You get one of those, how improve online visibility. What are the best ways to improve online visibility digitally in the online world? There are many keyword tools that help you in that respect. You can get ideas from them, and then you can accordingly craft. You can use, like there are many, like Quora is a good source for all this information. And you can get information from there. You can get inspiration from that, and accordingly you can,
think of the right keywords to use for your content.
Mhm.
Because the keywords are most important. I mean, like each blog, each post you produce, we have a different angle. So you can improve your digital presence using marketing events, maybe by joining the right groups, or else you can have by optimizing your profile, or by connecting with the right people. All this is part of improving your online visibility and improving your digital presence. Actually, it all depends on your individual's niche, the person. I mean, they have to think. And the best thing is to look at the pain point. What are the pain points that they're looking out for? Your possible clients. What are their pain points? What are the questions they will be using? You can use that to think of the keywords to use in your content based on what they are going through, what their thoughts are, what help. I mean, what their questions are. Those are the points you can include in your content. I just got a message. That's what you can use for using in your content. Can you help me find exact these matching and my business competitors? Yes, you have to look. You should know who your business competitor. Like you say, like okay, you are. What did you say you were actually?
Micro niche finding coach.
Okay, micro niche. Then you can look for other micro niche finding coach. If there is someone else in the niche, same niche. That's the first step to take. You can see anyone as someone else in the same category. See what content he's producing and get ideas over there.
I have three of them. I have three competitors. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you can take a look at their profile. What are their? But they may have blog posts and may have website content. What are the words they are using? Maybe they have podcasts. They may have podcasts or something. You can take a look at what their podcast topics are.
They have podcasts. They have blogs. They have everything.
Yeah. Then once you get an idea of the keywords they use, there you can look for variations over here. Look at their keywords. Then you can use in the keyword tools to come up with better variations. Go for long form keywords. The long form always works better. Once you get an idea of what your micro niche, okay, what are the benefits of micro niching?
With long form, you want to say long tail keywords.
Yeah, long tail, yeah.
Okay.
Longer, because like I say, it's more like micro niching again. We just say micro niche. I mean, like, what are the benefits of micro niching? How will micro niche benefit a digital coach? Those are the first questions you can think of and produce posts about. Actually, like people who see you may ask, why should I consult a micro niche coach? That's a question you can answer. What are the benefits of me joining him?
I just made the payment of 297.
So yeah, thank you, Pramiti. You've also made the payment.
Yeah. One more question. One more question, Maradalaji. So you said, like, in the entire conversation, you said multiple times, like how you have to look at the places. There are some secret places to look for the leads.
Yeah.
Can I know what those places are? Are these common to many people, or is it like?
Yeah, they are common. People don't see them. That's all.
Okay. Can
you don't realize there are places. They're in front of you. You won't. I mean, online people are not, because people expect everything superficial. Not like that. There are people because it's all keyword things. Some people there are groups. Some groups will be worded differently. So you have to think of the way they may create the word, the groups and all that. Then you can think of how you can. That's where the group they're lying there. Main thing is groups. And then there are some groups that you shouldn't join some groups. There are some groups that you can join, some you can't join. So you have to accordingly decide where you have to go. I mean, like some groups, like it's generally not good to join two big groups because your content will end up lost there. No point joining there. So there are certain tips to follow. So in which groups to join. And I mean, it's not enough to just join a group related to your niche. You should know which groups to join because they should be active. There should be the visibility over there also. So there are things to take into consideration. So actually, they're all in front of you. Only thing you don't know how to look for them, where to find them, and how to choose them also.
Okay. So when you say the places, you mainly mean groups, Facebook groups.
Yeah, right? They're on groups. There are also pages, other places also.
Okay.
You can see over there.
You are focused more on Facebook. That's the only platform.
Even LinkedIn. There's LinkedIn address. I just got 145 leads. I've got to follow them up now. I have to ask the right questions over there. And I'm LinkedIn. I'm just new in LinkedIn. I haven't been very active on LinkedIn. I just started out and I've already got 145 leads there. I've got to connect with them now. So there is a way of everything is possible. Even Twitter, I've got next bit Twitter. So it's all the same thing. You can repurpose the same content. Whatever you create here, you have to repurpose it according to that platform's requirements. How many words there are you? Some of them, like Instagram is more on graphics. You need to have a post there. Some posts. So they can't just post content. Need a picture there. So depending on the platform, you have to change your content. That's all. Anyone has any more questions? Anyone, any questions?
Can you
Ma'am.
share what is the biggest mistake you did in approaching this thing? Can you share that?
You shouldn't be excited about a sale. You shouldn't be salesy, because we are too say if you approach a person being too salesy, they'll just block you. We know how to connect with them, casually. Your messages will actually resonate what you're doing. The way you message, they will know whether you're connecting for a sale or to build connections. You shouldn't just say, like many people, they say hi. I have a program for you worth so and so. I want to. You don't do that. There's a way to do. There's a way to connect. You don't just say hi to a person. You have to use, because especially if you are going and they will the purpose is to when you're meeting a friend, you meet a friend on face to face. Will you talk about sales the first time you meet them? No. You meet someone in a party. Will you talk about sales? No. You talk about something else. What your hobby, your life, something else you talk about. The same thing applies online. It's actually all the same thing on what you do offline, you do online. You don't go and say, I want to, do you want to buy, I have a product to sell, do you want to buy it? You have to talk to them. And then with time, slowly you have to, that's why you have to talk to the right people. We end up talking to the wrong people. It's a waste of time. You have to connect the right people so that slowly they will build trust in you, because you're connecting people from all over the world, India or all over the world. They may not know if they can trust you. Even we are also apprehensive to work with anyone online. They'll be thinking twice. Should we work with them? Should we spend money on them? The same thing they also think about us. So you have to make them believe in us, make them trust us, make them build confidence. And that's how you can do that by just chatting. You're just chatting. You don't expect sales today or tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Just chat. Some people may need immediately. Some people will buy immediately. Some people will take a little bit time. They may say, not today, I'll think about it maybe tomorrow. Not tomorrow, maybe they may come after a week. So, but then you just say immediately, you say, I'm going to sell, they will just block you. They won't talk to you. There's no point also.
One more question, Mridula-ji, over there.
Yeah.
Do you also know how to create organic funnels with direct response marketing?
Yes. That's all. That's all the copies again. You have to use the right copies. You have to trigger their emotions. The main thing is to create. I am a direct response copywriter, so I write copy for all funnels, landing pages, and all of that. Add copies, emails. Even emails have to be very good. You have to nurture your clients through emails. We are doing we are using funnels. You need emails like that. That's the difference. You are doing organically. You message through Messenger or something. You are doing through funnels. You need emails. So everything needs the same thing. Emails, you have to have the right subject line that will make people open your email. The same thing, even a landing page. You have a landing, beginning of the landing page, it is boring. No one will read the whole page. The page should have a good start. The introduction should be the first few lines are what will make the person read the whole page. So if the first few lines are boring, no one will go and read the whole page. Even if you have some people have such a long sales page. But if the headline is weak, no one will read the whole page.
One curious question I have, Mridula-ji. Basically, yes. I would like to know how much time you spend per day, because it seems like a lot of time to spend each day to nourish all this.
That is, the more time you spend, the better it is. Basically, that's all.
So, what's your suggestion for persons who are doing a day job? Like how much time minimum they have?
That you have to make time. 24. That is another thing. Time management. Many people are complaining of they don't get time. The best thing I would suggest is to delegate. Shift your priorities. If you want to excel online, you have to put in the effort. Like if only we put in the effort today, that you'll see the results tomorrow. So if you have to put in, maybe you have to. Some people have a tendency. Yes, I've got the payments. Thank you. If you have a tendency of watching reels and all that, might as well cut down the time over there. If you tend to have you have to put some sacrifices. Maybe you have to put on in the beginning of the journey. You have to make some sacrifices. You may not be able to go out as often as you used to before. Or you have to get up 1 hour earlier, sacrifice your sleep 1 hour earlier. Like I sacrifice my sleep. I've slept there are some days where I've only slept for 5 hours. I'm still a writer also. I'm not only doing coaching, but I have my goal, I have my why in front of me. So I make sure where required, I compensate on some other things also. So it's up to you. It's your priorities actually. If you want to do it, you will find time. It doesn't, everyone has 24 hours. Like everyone says, Mukesh Ambani has everyone has 24 hours. It depends on how you use it. It depends on how we make use of our time. We can yes, you have to spend time with family and all. I'm not saying you don't spend family time and all that. everyone has a family. Not that everyone has a family, everyone has a life. We just have to shift priorities, make everyone understand, see that the goal in front of you, and explain the process. And of course, use the right strategies, because we don't want to be ending up going in circles, and then you will ending up, you will not see any results. It's when you don't see results that you get more frustrated, that you don't see any, you don't feel the motivation to move forward. You don't feel like going forward. The moment you see results, that's when you feel like going one step ahead. Every day, it's only, like I always say, only 1% improvement is enough every day. The main thing is put in efforts today. Put in some time, at least half an hour. We can only put in half an hour, put in one half an hour today. Tomorrow you can get another half an hour, and you can include half an hour tomorrow. Start small. You can't expect to work and immediately make 2 hours, get 2 hours time in a day. You have to just shift the priority. You can realize when you can do it in the morning. Some people work at night. I've met people who work midnight up to late at night, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Some people get up early in the morning. It's all your own priorities. But you just have to work, and according to your timing, you have to decide what you want to do. If you have a very strong desire and you really want your online work to grow, then you have to put in more time. Otherwise, the more time you put in, the quicker you grow. That's all. It's not saying I don't say you won't grow if you don't put minimal time. The person who puts in more time will grow faster. The person who puts in less time will grow slower. That's all. You may see results, instead of seeing results in 15 days, it can take 1 month. So it all depends on how much time you put in, how much effort you put in. So,
Gotcha.
time is, everyone has 24 hours. That's all. It's a matter of how we use the time. That's all. Then you have to shift priorities. Like I said, everything.
Actually, lead generation is the most burning problem of all the people. Even for me, the same thing is there. And we get leads, but the quality is not good. So I think
that's why I've seen people are selling leads, lists and all. I don't see the purpose of buying those lists, because there are random people on the list. I have no
Ma'am, I have made my.
List, sorry.
Yeah. No. Please go ahead.
Okay, because you should see that there are random people on the list. You never know you can use a list for what? I mean, only if you are willing to work randomly, sending messages and just taking a chance. Then it's okay. But then that is also a waste of time. Because again, suppose you get a list of maybe 5,000 email IDs. Again, you have email. When you're writing emails, again, you have to be right email IDs. Because if you write the wrong emails, then you will not connect with the people, and you may not even find your people. I'm not that the list. Even the list. Some people I met people. They say that we can make money online list. But I make money online is a big category again. You can make money online, affiliate marketing, writing, networking. If you write content based on affiliate marketing and you send it to them and send emails to them, they will not be. A networker will not be interested. So you have to know, even if you're writing an affiliate, we should be able to write such convincing emails that even the networking specialist will think of doing affiliate marketing. It all depends on your content. You write the right copy, the right emails. You can even make someone else change their perspective, change their way of thinking. There's so many methods. There are so many ways. Like even Ranjendra I was saying, WhatsApp is a very good way also. You can also do WhatsApp. WhatsApp is also quite effective. That's also an organic means. But that again is bulk. Again, you have to be right. All targeted content. That's why we can do that next. You start with organic marketing. You learn your target audience. You learn your target market, and you can start bulk WhatsApp messaging after that. So you know the messages you can send. What messages work best? You see your posts. Which posts work with the best? You can use those posts as WhatsApp messages. That's also a next step. I'm also doing that. That is all there next in the strategy. Like I just created one guy had actually approached me. He wanted a portfolio, what to do. Now, the first thing you have to do is establish your online presence. After that, you can start going on Pinterest marketing, WhatsApp marketing, email marketing. There's many options. Everybody has to start first, and you first need to know your target audience and target market, and your profile is the best way to do it. You know who to look for, what to look for, where they are. That's all you learn through you can afford to make mistakes also through your profile post. You can't afford to waste mistakes in wasting time and money there. You can create a post, you can see which are the most interactive, a post which gives the most engagement. Those posts are the ones they can use again, repurpose it and use in other platforms, use it in emails, just twist it around, change the subject headlines. There's so many ways to do it. I mean, I'm saying because the connections I built over the years, I've seen there's so much opportunity. You just have to know how to get it. You have to start. You don't start, you can't go anywhere. Just start, and then if you just think that I will do it, yes, you will do it. It depends on you will do it within 1 month, 2 months, or 6 months, or 1 year. I never had a mentor before. That's why I took longer. Maybe I had a mentor early, I may have grown better. I'm not dependent. I'm doing it now. And I don't want and everyone else to do the same mistake, wasting time. You can save time by working with someone who knows what is wrong, what is right. The mentor knows all those mistakes. They have gone through the same thing and they know they will help you avoid it. Don't waste time on unnecessary activities and your sacrifices. Main thing, a lot of sacrifices you have to make in any job. Even if you have a shop also, you sit in a shop. Overtime you work, overtime in office also. Nothing new. Working online also. The main thing is you need a strong why. That's why I always tell everyone, you need a strong why. That should be your focus. You want to do that, you have to do it at no cost. At any cost, you have to reach that. That is your vision. That is your focus. And you have to, it should be there for the next 6 months, 1 year. Only when you reach that, should you be happy. And you should be, like always, Rajendra says, you should be thinking of what you're doing the whole day. Practically 24 hours, same thing running in your mind. You get ideas in the same way. When you think about it, you get ideas for content. You're right. When you're commenting with other people's posts, you get ideas. So many ways you get ideas. You just have to start. Know where to start, how to start, what to do. That's all you learn.
Also, ma'am, can you share your WhatsApp group link in the chat?
Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
And I have a question to ask, ma'am.
Sure.
I mean, this may appear very simplistic, but I mean, everybody needs prospects or leads.
Yeah.
Where do you begin? See, where does one begin? See, I have my micro niche.
Yeah.
I have my target group.
Okay.
Now, where do I begin? See,
what is your target group? What is your target group?
My target group is, who are stressed entrepreneurs, industrialists, and CEOs who have stressed marital lives.
Okay. And where do you think they'll be hanging out? I mean, where do you expect to find them?
I expect to find them mostly in LinkedIn, and maybe some on Facebook.
Okay. Okay. I mean,
and maybe Instagram.
Okay.
The social media.
Yeah.
But where do we begin? Yeah.
You have to begin. Like you have to figure out where they may be. That's what my part of my coaching is. You have to think of where they you may find them. Like there are certain groups. Like you have to see the groups. You can look at the description of the group. Whatever people are there. Then you can take a look at the posts in the group. Then you have actually it's like you have to be a detective. Look at the groups. What activities in the group. See what they're talking about. See what type of posts they're sharing in a group. I mean, nothing is overnight. It takes a little bit of time. You have to do some research, find out where they are. But you don't search random groups. Where they are most likely are, you have to look at those groups. And then you have to spend a little bit of time in the group. Then you can find out if that's the right group for you or not. Then you can actually...
Okay.
You have to become a Sherlock Holmes for a while.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's the only way you can do it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next session.
Thank you. That's quite interesting. Thank you so much.
Okay. Beg your pardon?
I'm saying when would be your next webinar?
It'll be next week. I'll be informing my group in the group now. Someone asked for the group link. 1 second. This is my group link. I'll be updating the date, the times and the date. It'll be somewhere next week, either Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. I have not decided. I'll be exactly giving details in the group. I'll share details about that. Yeah. Because the quicker we start, the quicker we see results. And this it'll be mainly and you have to start with your Facebook profile optimization, because I'm focusing on Facebook now. You can optimize the Facebook profile, and then you can get a lot of leads. I'm telling you, on Facebook, people are usually turned to LinkedIn, but then I find LinkedIn is, I'm saying no, I'm not saying LinkedIn has no leads. Yes, but then LinkedIn is more dependent on a niche. Like we are saying marital harmonies, I think he'll have more of your people on LinkedIn and Facebook, I feel, because Facebook is more of a place where people discuss their problems. LinkedIn is not so open in discussing personal problems.
Yeah, my target group is industrialists, entrepreneurs, and CEOs, ma'am.
Yes, but then I've not looked at LinkedIn. They look for the specific groups in LinkedIn, which they have people will be talking about. But LinkedIn, so far, I've not found anyone talking about any personal matters. But then in Facebook, there are a lot of groups talking about all those things. Personal matters like that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah.
Any other question? Anyone has questions? How do you find the session?
I don't have a question, but I do have a feedback. It was an eye opener
Thank
to
you.
understand seriously, because we all, like many have said, that we all need to find leads. Ultimately, that's the whole business that we are doing. And this was really an eye opener of where to look, what to
Yeah.
do, how to find them.
It's actually not a complicated process. It's quite
Yeah,
easy. It's
where to
basic.
focus.
You have to think of your own everyday life. It's actually the similar thing you do in everyday life. Only thing is online now. That's all.
Yes.
Meeting people, connecting with people, and that's where you find all your leads. 1 second.
And the best thing is that instead of watching reels, we might as well do our research and be the detectives.
So could you be happy if you could talk a few words about the session? I've left my Trustwriter review link over here.
Yeah.
It'd be nice. Yeah.
Ma'am, I want to say that it was an amazing session where we all learned, I think, that how we can create leads and
Yeah.
how can we work in that direction with you and your guidance. And definitely, I'm looking forward for the next session where we can
Definitely.
implement the techniques and tricks you'll be sharing.
We couldn't hear last bit
Yeah.
of you, Goel. So anyway, I would like to tell my feedback. It is a wonderful session, madam.
Okay.
Really, you throw light into the real practical aspects of actually marketing,
Yes.
which I thought used to be like a kind of a ghost for me till some time back, because I was not able to clearly understand how they do exactly. Show me the path, show me the step by step, day to day doing. Just talk about talk. So, but you showed me today, actually, it is practically possible to get the
Yes,
leads through
it
Facebook.
is. It is easy.
And
It is
it
possible.
is easy. And also you made it showed that it is easy. And that's the greatest part of the session. And you showed that it is possible practically. And you can achieve the leads, getting the leads through
Yes, it is.
simple content generation, systematic system, following a system
Yes.
of producing the content and sharing across the platforms. And
Yes.
also you gave the
You
importance
can
of
share the same purpose. And we can repurpose. Don't have to even keep writing. You have to
Correct.
repurpose the content. And anyway, even in your ad copy tomorrow, in your emails, you can do the same thing. Only thing you have just to tweak it here and there. And I've also
Correct.
just placed a link for the free ebook. Please grab it. I've just placed a link or shared a link also. It'll
Yeah.
prove very helpful. You can just take a look at it to help you
Yes.
in your optimizing your profile and growing organically. It's
Yep.
all through my own experience. I've written it. Just take it here.
Definitely valuable. So thanks a lot for the presentation. Really, you boosted confidence in me to try out these things. And
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, possible.
Very
Only thing we have to do it. That's all. You have to put in the time and effort. Initially, you need a lot more time. Later on, you can a little bit less reduced once you have the content. That's all.
You did an
Okay.
awesome session, Mridulaji. That
Thank
was
you, guys.
really well. And in the beginning, there was some loss in the engagement part. Okay.
Okay.
During the engagement part, there was some loss over there. But after that, you covered up really well. That was really awesome. Super.
It's my first webinar. I'm
All
not done
points
the
like-
webinar so far.
Like 9 points out of 10 from my
Thank
side.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Really nice.
Okay, then.
Hi guys,
I've taken
my
up
name
more
is
than an
Santosh
hour.
here. I would like to put in some words. I'm Mridula Sheth's son here.
Pardon?
Sakarji, can you please mute your...
Santosh, my son. This is my son,
Yeah,
Santosh
hi
speaking.
everyone. I'm Mridula Sheth's son,
Yeah.
Santosh here, and I was just a part of this entire session of what mom has done on the webinar, and it's really lovely. And I was amazed. I never thought mom would actually get so interested and she would like this subject, because I was into sales and I used to always talk to
Yeah.
mom about this. But then how mom has taken it to ahead and level up, I think I'm just amazed. A really lovely session, mom. I really liked
Okay.
it.
Thank you. He's a salesman of our family. He's in the offline sales. He's not online, so I can't force him to come online. But then when I used to speak to him, I used to say, "What is sales about?" He's talking about BPM, and I'm a science graduate. He's a BPM graduate. And I was asking, what do you have to learn in sales? Now I realize sales is actually, it's so different. I mean, I thought only science was complicated. Even sales and marketing is complicated. When I was saying, what did you teach him BPM? I asked him. BPM, what did we have 6 semesters? What did nothing is there? And now I realize after when I started doing this, there's so much to learn. Yes, learn psychology of sales. There's so much to learn, so much to do. That's why he's talking about. He knows what I used to tell him before. Now
Yeah, I'm getting this because, mom, I used to always talk about the prospect finding and the lead generations to the closures. These were the things I used to always talk to mom. Then now I think mom has skilled her up very well. and she's done really great job. And I'm really wanting to get into online also now. I think I have to start taking coaching from my mom itself.
Yeah, you should.
Definitely. We all need the coaching from Radhalaji. Yes.
Definitely. With a mentor like this, I think we can reach miles to the destination that we want to go. And that is amazing session that I've been in this.
Okay, thank you.
Super.
I want to add something.
Yes,
Ma'am.
ma'am. Yes.
See, I don't know how far you will go, that we can't even imagine that you will reach that far. But today, when your son praised you, nothing proud can be that for you as a mother. I think you already won the race.
Yes, because he's a very good salesman. He's close crows in this. He's close crows in deals actually, but he's not coming online. So the fact that I actually made him think to come online is enough for me now actually, because there's so much so much potential online. Believe me, if I tell you there are people closing sales worth thousands of dollars a day, just by finding the right people, connecting the right people. I've met people who are, there's one person who's actually a lawyer in UK. He's come to Africa now, and he closes real estate deals, so many deals every day in thousands, every day, thousands of dollars. I've seen his earning potential. So there's lots of, you just need to know, he knows ins and out of everything, reaching out to the right people, the right product to produce, to promote. He knows who will need which product, which services, and he connects with people. That is all that's required. Knowing who has a problem, what can solve the problem. Once you got that clicked, everything will just fall into place. You can do it for your own business. You can do it tomorrow for someone else's business. Not only you, like you, Medha, you're a nuclear parenting coach. You can even supply, maybe the parent may need some other help. You can actually connect someone else and share. There is so much you can do. So much opportunity there. Just need to know where who the problem, what the problem is, how you can solve it, and what can be done to be solved. That is all that's needed. Once you get everything done, it's all a matter of few days, few months, few weeks, depending on your own skills. He closes these every day, the guy I was talking about. He's such an expert. So there's a lot of potential online. Just come online, start. Just have to start. You start, you grow, you meet people, you see opportunities, you learn, just grow. Everyone can grow. As long as they work online, that is all. Thank you.
Well, ma'am, I just want to say I had a wonderful session.
Thank you.
Now I'm looking forward to engage with you and identify where to find my own prospects now.
Definitely. When I was saying people, you were saying that prospect finding coach has a lot of demand. Everyone has demand. You have a demand in people who have that problem. There are people who have suffering from your, they will not want my services. They will want your services.
Yes.
Someone who's having a marital problem, they won't want a prospect finding coach.
Yeah. Looking forward to a one-on-one session with you also after your webinar.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the wonderful information that you gave us.
Definitely.
And very practical. And it was relatively, not relatively, it's basically a step-by-step approach.
Yes.
And it was very easy to understand. It's very easy to understand. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was nice interacting with all of you. I'm happy that I could at least have some impact on all of you. Looking forward to our next webinar. I'll reveal the dates in our group. Thank you.
So let's say hip hip hooray one time. Hip hip
Hip
hooray.
hip hooray!
Hip, hip, hip,
Hooray.
Really awesome. Really good. I'm really happy. Keep on doing the webinars.
Yes.
And keep practicing.
Keep rocking. Keep
Very
rocking
nice.
again.
Keep rocking. Super.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. All the best, ma'am, and thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thanks for the presentation. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Presentation.
Bye.
Good day.
Thank
Good day,
you.
ma'am. Good day, everyone. Good night,
Bye.
everyone.
Good day.
Bye.
Thank you, Madhaji.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you.